You have improved a lot.
Thank you. I have been taking lessons. You should meet Coach Cami.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my chess channel. This is International Master Camilla Ciobanu, and in this video I will show you the game I played in France 2 years ago against a Grandmaster, Jonathan Dourerassou. We played this 5+3 blitz game in a very nice tournament. So this is the game that I played a few boards away from the winner of the tournament, Vichy Anand. What's funny about this game is that we played the French defense in France, and I was playing against a French grandmaster. I have recorded my game in a study on lichess.org. It is a website that I use a lot to preserve material, and I also use it during my online chess classes. And now let's see the game. As I said, I responded with a French defense, and we played the exchange variation. I pinned his knight. My intention was to do the long castle. I maintained the knight pinned, and he's pinning my knight on c6 in order to bring his knight on e5. So at this point, you can see the time that we're using here on the clock. It was still having 4 minutes and 45 seconds at this moment. So after this, I brought the queen on the open file and then decided to trade his knight so I can infiltrate on e4 as well. All right. So now he must protect the pawn. And here I did a very interesting move. I sacrificed my queen for a pawn and 2 rooks. And I really like this endgame. Okay, I retreat my knight and I can bring it in the outpost. The queen threatens my weak pawn. The king will be very, very safe in the center. At this point, I checked his king and then I'm attacking both his pawns. Okay, now he threatens my pawn on c7. I check once and then I bring the knight to protect the pawn and attack the queen. And guess what happens here? Inexplainably, he pushes the pawn on c4 after thinking for a while. And then we both realize that he just blundered his queen. Okay, and at this, he resigned. I like this endgame a lot because I am clearly in advantage as black. And let's see what would happen if white wouldn't give me the queen, right? So if the queen went to a5, then I can push g5. I have analyzed this position with the computer. And it seems like whatever white does, I will be able to keep the advantage. And I have some nice possibilities of attack against white's king. So the pawn is meant to keep the knight from going to d4 once the queen will move away from b4. So I think king c8 is actually threatening to push the pawn to c5, attack the queen, which will be unable to check the king, and then threaten knight to d4. Let's see another continuation. Here, if the queen went to c5, the rook captures the pawn. The pawn on d4 will be taken as well. I need to pay attention not to get checkmated on c7. And white loses the bishop. Maybe queen b8. Then I would check the king. And this is very nice because now the queen must go away, but the king gets checkmated. So this is the most spectacular line. That's what I like the most. If the queen went directly to b7, I could simply take the pawn on a4 and then capture on d4. And so win the endgame. In the next videos, I will show you more of my tournament games. We will analyze them together. And I really hope that you will like them and you will learn very valuable lessons from them. This being said, I want to thank you for your attention and meet you at the next video. Have a wonderful time. Goodbye.